In fact, please allow me, friends, to digress for a moment. Okay. It's kind of dark in here, but I'm asking for a show of hands. Who saw that video from a couple of weeks ago, the one of the elephants at the San Diego Zoo during the earthquake? Google it if you've not seen it. So that scene has been on my mind. Everybody's asking me, what you've been thinking about these days? Well,
Okay, so Kamala Harris made a comeback with a speech and it went exactly as you would expect. And it is not surprising that everyone is it's thinking of the bullet that not only the United States, but the world at large dodged. Yeah, we dodged a bullet. And yeah, she had that stare, which is so unique to her. And so many things about this. You know that she gave this speech. This speech was 16 minutes. I mean, it's shorter than a TED Talk, which is usually 18 minutes. It's shorter than that first CNN interview that I cannot forget. It was 18 minutes. It was aided by Teen Waltz. I should be making a beat about Teen Waltz as well. But this one, again, is a reminder of everything that is wrong with the Democrat Party. And by the way, she was asking for $25 if you wanted to watch this live. I mean, it's I don't think that many people wanted to pay to watch this live. I don't know how much the ones who were in person had to pay to watch Kamala live, but I don't know. It's the amount of memes, of course, did not wait. Kamala Harris live stream speech will charge $25 to use mute button from the Babylon Bee. But yeah, you saw that the welcome in was very warm, at least. Yeah, it's Kamala. It's full on Kamala. It's the Kamala that we all know, not exactly love. I'm really grateful. I remember telling you the day of the elections, please go ahead, vote. I don't want to be analyzing Kamala for 4 years. That would be way too much. That would be way too much. But yeah, this is exactly what people were expecting. Like, she sounds flat out, let's say, under the influence of spirits and not precisely Native American spirits. Kamala Harris talks about elephants at the San Diego Zoo during an earthquake. This is the clip that we saw at the beginning. And regarding that clip, I was watching so many people mentioning that clip on my X timeline, and they say, what is the matter with that clip? Well, what is that? Okay, I remember the elephants. You know that there was an earthquake, and at the San Diego Zoo, there's older elephants were forming a circle to protect the younger elephants, something like that. I guess that she feels like she's one of the older elephants, I guess. I don't know, but I was looking at the way that she slurred her words, at the way that she spoke, and really, I want to be serious about this. I want to be professional about this, but Kamala herself doesn't help. She doesn't help when she does things like this.
In fact, please allow me, friends, to digress for a moment. Okay. It's kind of dark in here, but I'm asking for a show of hands. Who saw that video from a couple of weeks ago, the one of the elephants at the San Diego Zoo during the earthquake?
You see that you okay? All right. It's it is not a meme video or a comical video. It's like, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing when you say this? It is there's some kind of punchline that Democrats know that we don't.
Google it if you've not seen it. So that scene has been on my mind. Everybody's asking me, what you've been thinking about these days? Well,
no, I don't get it. I didn't get that joke. Maybe that is something that some kind of code, some kind of yeah, secret code that they maybe they had this bright light that said laugh or applause or something, so people knew when to laugh and to applause. And well, Kamala learned about the word ideals yesterday. This is let's say one of the most let's say less unhinged clips.
But sadly, we have seen quite the opposite over these past few months. Now, I know tonight's event happens to coincide with the 100 days after the inauguration, and I'll leave it to others to give a full accounting of what has happened so far.
Why wouldn't you account so far? Summarize. It's very easy, right? The deportations, the tariffs, all the evil, all the Nazism. Why? It's like 3 or 4 things that you could say. The MS-13 Maryland dad that somehow no Democrat talks about, like from one day to the other, it was dropped.
But I will say this. Instead of an administration working to advance America's highest ideals, we are witnessing the wholesale abandonment of those ideals.
Wholesale abandonment of those ideals. I am going to ask once more, who writes Kamala Harris speeches? Because no, this is like they just gave up. They just gave up. It's like they don't take their job seriously. Like, I mean, this. And you can imagine the quality of the audience that she has, that they applaud these things. And this is another clip that we have.
About tonight. And to highlight. So look, some people are describing what's been happening in recent months as absolute chaos. And of course, I understand why. And it's certainly true of those tariffs.
She was speaking, and I noticed that, yeah, her voice was not steady, as sometimes her voice used to be steady. I mean, we could say, okay, during the campaign, she might have been nervous. She might have been under this huge stress, this huge demand. It was brutal. I can understand that. She's human. Everybody who is under that stress but they could need, some help of some, how to say this, Hennessy. Yeah, bring the Hennessy. I remember those jokes. But right now, what is the stress? Like, there's no stress whatsoever. She could go in there and give her speech and just do it in a way that sounds more professional, because there's no pressure. There's literally no pressure whatsoever right now. She can do whatever she wants. She can be whoever she wants to be. I guess that this is what she wants to be.
Months as absolute chaos. And of course, I understand why.
Yeah, why?
And it's certainly true of those tariffs.
All right, the tariffs, but she is not going to elaborate on the tariffs. This clip that you're about to watch, this was, let's say, the opposite. This was the most unhinged one, in which she says that this country is ours. It doesn't belong to whoever is in the White House. And she makes a statement that tells me that maybe she could learn a thing or two about politics.
This country is ours. It doesn't belong to whoever is in the White House. It belongs to you. It belongs to us. It belongs to we, the people.
Yeah, she tried to be, energetic. She tried to do this kind of rally of people, we the people. This country doesn't belong to whoever is in the White House. This country belongs to we the people. Kamala, dear Kamala, You need to remember that the United States is a republic. If I'm not mistaken, a constitutional federal republic, right? If I got this wrong, please let me know in the comments. But if it's a republic, we the people elect whoever is going to be in Congress and at the White House. That's how it works, right? Because they represent the the interest of the public, of the citizens, of we the people. So yes, pretty much you got that wrong. It's again a word salad. Okay, we are not. What did she say?
This country is ours.
All right, yeah, fair point, fair enough.
It doesn't belong to whoever is in the White House.
No, but whoever is in the White House is elected, and whoever is in the White House right now won by a landslide, destroyed you and your 2 billion campaign, including but not limited to whatever Oprah did with you, which was, so cringe. But moving on, there's this clip that is rather important.
Including congressional leaders like Cory Booker, Chris Van Hollen, Chris Murphy, Jasmine Crockett, Maxwell Frost, AOC, and Bernie Sanders.
I'm pretty sure that all the people that she mentioned were, a bit worried about that endorsement. She was endorsing, the new blood, the new generation. I guess these are the younger elephants, although Bernie, I don't think Bernie is one of the younger elephants. Bernie is one of the ancient elephants. But no, this ain't it. I have to make a video about Jasmine Crockett. Only about her, by the way, because I'm pretty sure that girl is a MAGA plan to make the Democrat Party look bad. But yeah, this endorsement, I'm pretty sure that AOC, for one, could do without this endorsement. I mean, they didn't want this. It was unintended very comical moment, and you can imagine them saying, no, we need to make some kind of damage control, and we cannot talk about the MS-13 Maryland father anymore. What do we do? Well, what you can do is very simple, is look at the polls, what is going on right now, and the polls say that, well, whatever has happened in these 100 days, CNN reinforces whatever happened on the past elections.
Who would be doing a better job as president? Guess who comes out on top? Within the margin of error, but comes out on top. This looks a lot like the election result, right? Trump 45%, 2 points ahead of Harris at 43%. 12% say they'd be doing about the same. But this is the key nugget here. It's not just about regretting that vote. It's literally saying who would be doing the better job right now. And Trump continues to score a higher percentage of the vote than Kamala Harris. This looks a heck of a lot like the election result. We have just seen this in poll after poll after poll.
I still say that this is a great disservice to Kamala. She was so hopeful back then, trying to be the avatar of the Democratic Party. I think that she needs a second attempt. She deserves a second attempt. And if you Democrats don't support her again, you are bigots, you're sexist, you are racist, you're everything. And well, Caroline Leavitt says it better than anyone else.
Thank you, everyone. And just to add on the Kamala Harris point, I think I speak for everyone at the White House. We encourage Kamala Harris to continue going out and do speaking engagements. You'll hear from the president at 11 o'clock. See you guys later.
Yeah, we encourage her to keep embarrassing herself and the Democratic Party because, well, this is what this show is about. And no, the Democrats are trying to figure out what are they going to do. And 100 days in, Trump's second mandate, it's not looking good for them. But again, I would like to know what you think about this in the comments. Remember to download my 100 free body language tips in the description of this video and in the pinned comments. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the body language guy. Much love and bliss.